Trusts are only for rich people, right? Wrong. I'm Sarah Siedentopf. I'm an estate planning attorney in Atlanta, Georgia. Trusts are for everybody. One of the main things that trusts are used for is avoiding probate. Avoiding probate can be important whether you have a small amount of assets or a large amount of assets. Of course, you can get more complicated with more complicated trusts or multiple trusts to accomplish different goals if you do have more assets. But at a base, if you own property, so if you own real estate, if you have minor children, if you have anything that you want to be able to avoid probate with, you should be considering a trust. Trusts avoid the probate process, which is lengthy, requires going to court, filing paperwork, getting signatures from people, potentially a guardian ad litem to represent minor children. It is a long, annoying process, which is public record, and anyone can look up the filings, find out what your will said, find out what's going on. So probate is something that everyone wants to skip. Sometimes there are other ways that we can skip probate depending on the assets that you have, but with real estate or minor children, we almost certainly want to consider a trust, and for most people, a trust fits in very well to a probate avoidance strategy. Trusts are also great for making sure that your beneficiaries get the right things at the right time, particularly if you do have minor children. Whoever comes after you as the trustee manages the assets for them and then gives them to your children, to your beneficiaries, at whatever ages you specify. So it really can't be below 18, but it can be well above 18. We might say trustee manages, pays for health, education, maintenance, and support, but then when you hit 25, you get a check, you get to make your own decisions. Or when you hit 25, you get half of it and the other half at 30, or something like that. So it allows for that kind of management, even if you're not giving your children a whole lot of assets. This can actually be more important if the amount of assets that they are getting is smaller, because it allows for the trustee, a reliable person of your choosing, to be making sound financial decisions for a longer period of time. It also potentially allows them to receive multiple distributions, so that if they don't do the wisest thing with that first distribution, they have a chance to learn from it before getting all of the help they will ever receive from you in sort of one lump sum to make a mistake with. Additionally, trusts are great for incapacity planning. They allow the trustee that comes after you to manage assets for your benefit under defined terms if something happens and you're not able to manage your own assets. So if something happens unexpectedly and you're incapacitated, or if it's a progression of time and an expected incapacity, trusts are very, very helpful for allowing this. I would suggest that a trust be part of at least the conversation that you're having when you're thinking about estate planning and incapacity planning for yourself. If you'd like to talk about this, please give me a call. We'd love to hear from you.